Your brain instantly asks, what happens next? I was standing outside a stranger's door with a vacuum cleaner in my hand. My hands were shaking, and that moment changed the direction of my entire life. And if you're wondering how to restart your retirement without feeling ready, this story explains everything. Stay with me because today is the day when your way of thinking will change completely. Today I will give you the most powerful principle of how to construct a thriving future after retirement. At the end of the video I will give you the tool that makes it all happen. Let me take you back. Early in my career, I worked for an international trading company in the paper and pulp industry. One day in Buenos Aires closing a $500,000 deal, another day in Hong Kong negotiating contracts. It looked impressive, but inside something was missing. I had climbed a ladder and I realized that there were no more steps left to climb. Have you ever felt that in retirement? You worked your whole life to reach the top, and suddenly there is a silence. That quiet question appears. What next? And here's the truth most people don't say out loud. Retirement isn't the end. It's just the removal of structure, and what you could do next is your responsibility. Now, here's where things become uncomfortable for me. I was offered a new opportunity with a multinational home appliance company. Bigger future, managing director potential, but first I had to sell vacuum cleaners. Door to door, yes, knocking doors door to door. And guess what? Selling vacuum cleaners door to door taught me the most important lesson throughout my entire career. And that first door taught me something about fear that took me 30 years to fully understand. But that's not the end of the story. What I learned early in life also helped me to reinvent my life after 60. From executive boardrooms worldwide to knocking on strangers' doors, my ego screamed, "That's not for me!" And isn't that exactly what happens when retirees consider starting online? I used to run departments, and now I should learn funnels. Let me tell you something powerful. Growth often requires you to look like a beginner again, and what happened next proved that fear is just an illusion. Action is what truly overcomes it, empowering you to move ahead. According to various psychology studies, fear of embarrassment ranks higher than fear of failure. I was trained step by step how to knock on a door, how to smile and create trust the first 5 seconds, how to enter respectfully. Then came the moment, standing outside my first door, vacuum cleaner in hand, hands shaking like boiled spaghetti. I had 2 choices, walk away or throw in the towel, or knock. That door wasn't wooden paint, it was my future. So I knocked. 1 hour later, I sold my first vacuum cleaner, and something fascinating happened. The fear vanished, not because I became brave, but because action replaced imagination. 8 months later, I was appointed general manager abroad, my first executive position, which was later expanded to 5 other countries. 1 knock changed my direction. But the reason that happened has nothing to do with sales. Being professionally trained to approach potential customers who didn't ask for my visit, and after a while leaving the customer's home and a happy new vacuum cleaner owner with a paycheck in my hand, taught me how to sell professionally. I have even used my knowledge to create a training series on YouTube applying exactly the same sales method, which works perfectly well for any type of sales, even online. Now let me ask you something directly. What door are you standing in front of right now? Retirees often ask themselves, who am I now? The hardest part of restarting retirement is not learning technology. It's letting go of who you used to be. If you want to restart your retirement, you must understand this. Confidence is the result of action, not requirement. You won't feel tech ready. You won't feel younger enough. You won't feel certain. But the people who reinvent themselves after 60, they knock anyway. Many successful online entrepreneurs started with zero tech background. I was one of them. And that's why today I don't help retirees feel ready. I help them to take the first knock, because once you move, clarity follows. Looking back, that first door for me wasn't just a door. The real question is, what door might be waiting for you? If this story resonates with you, comment below. I'm knocking, and then you fill in what it is and what door you are standing in front of. And if you're curious about how I restarted my second chapter and how you might explore yours, I have placed a link in the text below where you will get access to exactly the same tool I used when starting my online business at the age of 62, without knowing anything about doing business online. No pressure, just possibility. Subscribe if you believe retirement should feel alive, not finished, because this chapter, we are writing it together. Share this video with someone who keeps saying, that's not for me. And if curiosity is whispering to you right now, follow it. And in the link in the text below, you can quietly explore what restarting could look like. Your next 20 years deserves more than comfort. For more meat on your bones, watch this video coming up here somewhere where I show you how I reinvented myself after 62. Now comes the crucial moment for you. Are you going to knock on your own future's front door, or are you going home? See you in the next video.